Hey, hey, Poodle fam, here we are. Yes, we are here. There is somebody in my background of my thing. I am in Barcelona live at my conference. Buenos tardes. How's it going, Sasha? How's it going, El? Trisha, good to see you all. Wow, this is yeah, I'm gonna say again, I fulfilled my duty of probably being the worst admin ever. I've done nothing for the last few days. Actually, we had a good call this week. I'll fill people in. We had a good call. Myself, Ricky, and Sasha. We had a nice little call. It was on my way to the airport. So when was that? I don't know. Friday, Thursday. Was that only Thursday? Oh my God. I don't know where all the time is going. Hey, how's it going there? Yeah, so I'm live. I'm here in Barcelona, Spain. End of the day-ish. So it's 5 o'clock. It's weird to do something at 5 p.m. I almost did a pre-record, but then I saw that there was a little lounge, so I'm in the podcaster's booth, in the influencers lounge. And so I thought, you know what? If I can be in the influencers lounge, I'm just going to I'm going to go ahead and go live. No pre-record. It will have to be a it'll have to it will be a short one today. A couple things to go over. But it'll be a short one because this booth I'm in right now is someone's got it in 20 minutes. So I'm going to need to I'm gonna have to call it up short, but hey, good. I know, a little kava. So the title of this episode: Glitter, Latex, and Techno. I'm not going to talk about either one of them. I was actually just in a meeting, going to a party tonight. So the conference I'm at is famous for this Wednesday night party that's thrown every year, and yeah, it's pretty much a rager. So it's one of those things where, I think my audio keeps cutting out. So here we go. Make sure we're good. All right, we're good. And so I asked someone what, the people who put it on. I said, well, what do we expect tonight? His response was glitter, latex, and techno. And I went, okay. And that just became my poodlcast title. So we're gonna see how that goes. Two of my favorite things: keep the glitter. You gotta be careful with glitter because glitter gets you it gets in places you don't want it to be, right? I am. It's one of those two. I'm like, how you work so hard. I spoke 6 times today. I had 6 speaking engagement today. So I'm. It's get up really, really high because you're on stage. And then the down afterwards, and you have to get up again, and you get down, then you up again. So it's just crazy. So that being said, yeah, I'm not going to talk about glitter, latex, or techno. It made a great title. I might get clicks just because of the title. Maybe I should make up crazy titles. Episode 88. Well, the first thing to talk about. You've been watching the chart lately. You've been seeing how we've been going up. We're at 14 or so. Are we going to really eat that next zero in the next couple months? Maybe in the next few weeks. That would be fantastic. No, this is actually my first glass. I have been working solid all day. Like I said, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do this because I had to look at what the time change was and what time it was, and I happened to be getting off, and I knew that I could fit in a live episode. So, but I did grab a wine because it's definitely needed. So, some fill-ins, things that are happening. We have some great news, great projects coming. Like I said, last week after the show, myself, Ricky, and Sasha got on a call. We were able to start talking about what we're going to be doing, and I just want to say, here's the biggest thing, about our project, is there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. We're going to have Ricky stepping in and getting us organized, really working on being that chief operating officer, and it's really one of the things that we need. When we were on the call this week, we said, we have a lot of things in the works. Like, by the time I get back, when I'm back next week, we're opening up our esports and our NFT gallery. And that will be going. Oh, Poodle Swap. I know. I'm a loser. I'm awful. I did check with my guys. I don't know that it's done. Hopefully it is, but we'll have Poodle Swap rolling. We've got the NFT gallery. We've got the esports opening. A Poodlacademy coming. Gaming. But really, the key is we are going to see the biggest change because you're going to see this operations, and I think that's really the key. As we talk about this project, and this project, hey, wait, Artur's your birthday? Hey, happy birthday, Artur! You got a shout out, a happy birthday shout out. Cheers to you. But what 40? Wow, 40. Yeah, you can see I have not been on the back end. This conference I'm at, there's two conferences every year. This one is my Super Bowl. This is the most important one for my industry. So I am going full all out. This is the one that just it takes over my life for the week, but then life gets easier afterwards. And I go back, I go home, I get on a plane in the next couple weeks. Then I go out from there to Tokyo, and that's where we're going to finish up some stuff in Tokyo for the esports. And I've got something there, and you're going to really like that. My team we're going to get some pre-pictures done. We'll get some press release stuff. But really the biggest change you're going to see is with Ricky coming in and taking the operations side, is getting more of a calendaring. We're going to actually have things on a schedule. We're going to see the status, because I know that's when you guys go on the Telegram. A lot of times, the one thing we're missing is it's hard to give updates, and a lot of times, like even with me, when I'm traveling and what I'm doing, what status are we at. So that's going to be really the biggest change, is starting to see how we're going to become operationalized. So anytime you want to know the status of something, hold on. I muted it so you didn't have to hear that, but it would have been kind of funny. But I don't want to blow people's speakers out. Yeah. Oy vey. Oh my God! I just so my screen, it's delayed by about 6-7 seconds or so. So I got to see that. Thank you. I got to see that sneeze. Oh wow, that was ugly as all hell on a screen. So anyway, being operationalized. So let's talk about that. What we're going to need as we turn the corner and we end up moving into the next bull run is really just seeing this token have a purpose that you can now know this is where we're at. And then I want to say different than roadmap, right? And that's one of the things we've talked about. It's easy, and a lot of tokens do have a roadmap, but strong businesses have operational timing. They have operations where you know a status, almost a project manager managing the project, and that's really what we're going to see. And then we also, bringing in Chase, and I'll talk about Chase in the next week or so here. But just that call, really saying, and people who know Ricky's history, he's run campaigns, he's gotten people organized, he's worked on grassroots stuff, and that's really what we need right now. And so I'm really excited about that step for us, because I think what it's going to do is also help with accountability, even for me, right? As I have my own things to finish up for our token, the one thing that I've always been 100% on is I'm not missing an episode. But with everything else we have to do, everything else I have to deliver, is what we want to make sure that we end up getting done, right? And also just being transparent about it. We want a community where you can know the exact status of everything. Whatever we're at, whatever you're working on, you should know the status of it. And you should be able to know what, whether or not you're, are we at 20, are we, 20% on something? Are we 50% on something? What is our time schedule? Those types of things. And that really is going to be the biggest change. And like Sasha said here, yeah, we've got, Poodle for business. There's things that we're going to be able to do that I think are great. Being able to grow the admin team is important. Being able to grow a real, almost like an executive cabinet is going to be important as we take the next step. If you look at the tokens that have been successful over the last few years, they're the ones that maybe some of them who were successful didn't even have utility behind them. If you look at the ones that just kind of ran, I'm not going to list them, but some that might have taken off, but what they had was a team that worked and a team that was organized behind the scenes. And we've put in the work, as Sasha always says, Poodle never sleeps. We put in the work, but what we now need to do is have that operationalized. We have to be able to make it transparent. We want to make sure that you guys know what's going on, so we are organized. So when other people reach out to us, and when we're applying for other things and we're adding extra partners, that we have that transparency that they're looking for. Rather than saying we're working on, we're going to be able to know. We're going to have an active, almost like a business plan going at all times. And I think that's really going to be good. And I'm looking forward to seeing how Ricky is able to do that. Then bringing in Chase and growing the team there is going to make a big difference. I think that what you're going to start to see is as we develop and as we move forward, that this is going to really be a business, right? Essentially, tokens are stocks, right? And if you want to invest in a stock, you want to invest in a stock that's strong, that its business case, where it's going, that they deliver, and that's really the step that we're going to make. So that's really where what my point was today. I keep looking at the clock. I got about 2 minutes. This is going to be a short one today, but I did want to come to you live because I want to tell you I love you guys. But it does have to be a short one because the booth I'm sitting in is going to be taken. And there's 68,000 people on the floor behind me. Yeah, this is a large conference. 68,000 people here at the Barcelona Gran Via. So I'm going to get kicked out. And if I get kicked out, then, well, yeah, I guess I get kicked out. So there we go. I think then when you have time to go, you know what, El? I'm going to. There's one more day on this conference, and then we'll go strong, and we will go strong on it. And I'm really excited about it. I'm really excited about the next step, and I know you will stalk me, El. I trust me. I know that. So you'll know this. Okay, I'm going to tell a little bit of a story before I'm kicked out here. When I first was invited to be an admin, I knew everyone, again, they knew I was busy, but I also was never going to miss a Poodlecast episode. But El says, just so you know, if you slack off, I will haunt you, and I will hold you accountable, and I will come after you. And a couple of times she's DM'd me and said, get my act together. So well deserved. But that's what we love about her, because that shows the passion of our community, the passion of her, and really everybody in this token is passionate, right? But our passion only has to go so far, and we now need to be able to step that up and make something happen with it. And I just heard a beeper that I'm going to have to get out of here. So I know that they got a little ding, which basically is the sign that you got to get out of this booth. So that's really what I wanted to talk about. I'll be back next week with a solid episode. I really want an episode coming up soon. I'll check my calendar. I'd love to get all the admins on one episode for you all. I think we need to come together and get this conversation going and just talk. I think you guys deserve that type of honesty. I think you guys deserve to see what we're doing. Hey, cheers everybody. Oh my God, the knife. I'm gonna be fine. Love you all, and we're gonna keep moving forward with this token. There's no stopping it. Love seeing where our chart's going. We'll keep it up. Keep it up, everybody. See you back soon. Live from Barcelona. And I'll let you know next week if the party I'm about to go to tonight has glitter, latex, and techno. I don't know. That's just what they said. Love you all. Have a great one. Take care. Love you, Poodle fam.